Okay, today's lesson, here's our learning target. I can determine the meaning of new words. Let's all say that together. I can determine the meaning of new words. That means your vocabulary words that you learn each week. Our goal is that you are able to understand what they mean. Another target that we have is, I'll read it first and then we'll read it together. I can use vocabulary words in a sentence to show their meaning. Ready? I can use vocabulary words in a sentence to show their meaning. Good. So at the end of our lesson today, you're going to have a chance to use our new vocabulary words in the lesson, or in a sentence. Okay, so the first things are first. We're going to read a story. Ashley, the story is called Traditions at School, and I'm going to give you just a little bit of information. Traditions are one of our vocabulary words, okay? So does anybody know what traditions are? What are traditions, Zachary?
A tradition is a part of somebody's family, and you do that exact same days.
Okay, so it's something that your family does maybe on a certain day. Good. Mark Henley, what's a tradition?
A tradition is something that you celebrate every year.
It's something that's celebrated. It's a way of celebrating. Good. Lorvins, do you want to add? What would you like to add to that?
Having a party.
Good. So I heard from 3 people. Can you turn and talk to your neighbor? Lorvin said a party could be a tradition. So maybe you could turn and talk, Lorvins and Emma, and you guys could talk about what would you be having a party for? What tradition is having parties? Turn and talk to a neighbor. Michael, you're going to need to turn and talk to a neighbor and talk about a tradition maybe that you have with your family. Something that you do every year in a way to celebrate. So, Sammy, will you turn and talk to Mark Henley, Kendall and Ashley? Talk about a tradition that you guys have.
I have a tradition of Thanksgiving when me and my family sit at a table and celebrate.
Think about the holiday that's coming up soon. What traditions do we have for Christmas? What are you going to do? Tell Kendall. Good. I hear families. I hear Christmas. So let's look up at the board. What are traditions and why do we have them? That's our essential question that goes with our story. So traditions are things or ways of celebrating a special time. We usually do it with our family, but you might have traditions with your friends. Ashley, please turn around. I have a tradition here at school that every year with my class, I build gingerbread houses and decorate them, right?
Yeah.
Right. So let's look at some other tradition ideas. Ooh, raise your hand if you can tell me what this is a picture of. Emma? Raise your hand. Emma, what is it? Who's eating?
Your family.
A family sitting at a table together eating. Look at all this food. Some might call it the family feast, right? This is a tradition. What holidays do we have a family feast? Raise your hand. Raise your hand, Sammy.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. We just had the family feast one time. We're going to have it again really soon, right? Which holiday gives us that tradition of eating with our family again? Michael?
Christmas?
Yes, Christmas. Anybody else get together with their family and have a big meal for a holiday? Emma?
At summer?
During the summer? Maybe if you have family visiting, you get together. One of the times that my family gets together is on birthdays. So in my family, the tradition is whoever's birthday it is, my birthday's next, I'm very excited, that person gets to pick the restaurant, and we all go and we eat at that restaurant together. It's a fun tradition. Like a family. It feels good, right? Traditions make us feel good. Let's see what's another example. Oh, look at this fun family. What's this fun family doing, Kendall?
Playing a game.
Oh, I want to hear Kendall. They're playing a game. Sometimes after you have a big feast and your family's all together, you might play games, right? Let's keep going. Ooh, Zachary, what holiday is this one for? Hanukkah. And do you know what this is called?
Candles?
They are candles, but the part that's holding it all together is called
Menorah.
A menorah. It's really special tradition for the Jewish community. They light one candle each night. And this is a tradition that's been going on for so long. And it's passed down generation to generation. It makes it really special that people do it. Their grandparents did it. Their grandparents did it. It's gone on for so long. So that's what makes it even more special. All right. Oh no, let's go back. We saw a special one. Lorvins, what's this one?
There are presents.
Okay, so you see the presents first. Presents are a tradition. It's a tradition to give. It's a tradition to get, right? So we get presents at Christmas time. What's another time that we have the tradition of getting presents? When else do we get presents? Ashley? We get presents for Christmas, and pretty soon it's going to be mine, and I'm going to get a present for my
Birthday.
Yes! I can't wait to see what you guys got me. You still have almost 2 weeks to decide, okay? All right, so presents are a tradition. What else do you see in this picture that's tradition? Zachary?
Christmas tree?
Right, it's a tradition to get a Christmas tree. Raise your hand if you have a Christmas tree in your house. Raise your hand if you decorate your Christmas tree.
Everybody did.
So in my family, the tradition is for the kids to decorate the tree while the parents relax. Does that sound fair?
No.
Yeah, totally fair. I had to do it when I was a kid. Everybody's fine. Okay, next. Uh-oh.
I love decorating Christmas trees.
Now, before you guys get a chance to really read this story, I thought it was important that you get to know your vocabulary words. Okay, so let's read them together. The first one is tradition.
Tradition.
Thank you, Sammy, for saying it loud and clear. The next word is family.
Family.
I like it. Next word, celebrate.
Celebrate.
The next word is special.
Special.
And then we have the word holiday.
Holiday.
So in order to help you understand what the words mean, I am going to give you a paper that looks exactly like the board, and I'm going to give you a clipboard and a pencil. And for this part of our lesson, Samuela, are you listening to me?
Yeah.
For this part of our lesson, you're going to have the paper, the clipboard, and a pencil, and we're going to be drawing quick picks. Raise your hand if you can tell me what a quick pick is. What's a quick pick? Mark Henley?
When you draw a quick picture without using markers and crayons.
Exactly. It's a quick picture. You don't need your markers. You don't need your crayons. You don't need your art supplies. We're not going to submit this into an art contest. It's just for you to say, okay, traditions makes me think of, and draw a picture of what it makes you think of, okay? So I'm going to give everybody a clipboard, a paper. Yes, I'm going to give you this clipboard, paper, pencil, and we'll do it together. So you don't have to rush ahead. And in this box next to the word, you're going to draw a quick picture of what this word means to you. Can you put your name on that paper, Michael Lee? Alrighty then. Actually, I'm going to give you this one. And if you need help, like Kendall may need a little bit of help, Samuela, you're right there to be a buddy, okay? She can probably do most of that on her own, but you just never know. If she needs help, you're there to be the hero. Well, she needs that one, okay? All right, Kendall, try to write your name on the top, please. Thank you guys for waiting so quietly. I am really proud of how you are behaving. Here you go, Lorby.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nice manners. Sammy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Zach Attack. Get that name on there, please. Who are we missing? Emma and Mark Henley. All right, we'll do Emma.
This one's fine.
There you go. Mark Henley. All right, Mark Henley. Thank you. All right. So, what? Get back here. Okay. So now what I need to do, I need to be able to draw my own quick picks, right? Okay. So when we think of traditions, we talked about a few different kinds of traditions. Raise your hand if you remember one of the ones that we just talked about. Emma?
Christmas holiday.
Christmas. Okay, so what was a tradition? That's the holiday. What's a tradition that we think of with Christmas?
Do I have that?
I'm sorry, right now we're in the middle of a lesson, so no.
Presents.
Presents. Okay, so with your pencil, you could draw a picture of a present. Now, I am no artist, so please.
That's good.
Well, you're an artist.
Oh, maybe I am an artist. Thank you for the kind words. All right, so I drew a present next to traditions. Now, I don't want to think that traditions only mean presents, so I'm probably going to draw another picture. Who can think of another tradition that we talked about, or maybe another tradition you have with your family? Zachary?
Celebrating.
Oh, okay, well, we'll get to that one in a minute. Keep whatever that thought is. But what's a tradition? We have presents, Thanksgiving. Maybe you had a tradition that you did with your family. Lorvins?
Maybe, like having Thanksgiving with your family.
Right, and so what do you do?
Like,
We had a picture up there, right? What were we doing in that picture?
eating a meal.
Yes, that's my favorite tradition. So I'm just going to draw a circle table. And look, I'm just going to draw like the head sitting around the table. See how it's a quick picture? It doesn't take me all day. It doesn't have a lot of details, but I'll know what it means. And maybe I'll draw like some plates of food. And I think I'm going to add everybody smiling because this is a fun one.
Why?
Because I like to sit with my family and eat. Do you like to do that too?
Yeah.
All right. So my smiles didn't show up very clearly, but it should be a little easier for you guys. Okay. Does everybody have their quick pick for traditions?
No.
And if you feel like your picture's not clear and you want to add words to it, that's okay if we have time. But once we move on to the next word, which is family. Oh, wait for us. Okay, let's talk about it first. Is everybody ready for family?
Yes.
Okay, so family for each of us is going to be a little bit different. Samuela, you're her buddy, so you're going to quietly help her. Okay, and let's keep moving on. So everybody's family is a little bit different. I want you to think of the family of the people that live with you at your house, okay? So Lorvins, who would you draw for your family?
My cousins?
Do they live at your house?
No.
Nope. So let's. Okay. So they are your family, but let's talk about the people who live at your house that you see every single day. They may take care of you. You might help take care of them. Let me show you my family, okay? All right. So my family starts with Mr. Bridger.
Right.
That's my husband. Okay. Then me. Even though I never wear my hair down, I'll draw myself looking fancy.
Why?
Okay, so there's Mr. Bridger, there's me, and then my two favorite little guys. Here's Jack, and here's Ryan. You know what? Jack and Ryan are the same height, so I'm going to draw them about the same. Okay, so that's my family. They live with me. So I want you to draw the people that live in your house. If that's just mom and brother, that's okay. If that's mom, dad, sister, brother, draw who lives with you, okay?
Grandma is me.
Oh, yeah, if Grandma lives with you, then put her on your picture. But go ahead and start drawing, okay? Quick picks. I love these quick picks. They are really good. So, Kendall, you can try, okay? I want you to work on yours, and Kendall just is going to do the best she can, okay? Everybody's picture is not going to be perfect. It's not going to look just like yours. It doesn't matter. The reason we do this is so that when we are talking about these vocabulary words, that you will connect it to a picture. You will have an idea in your head. When I say traditions, you're going to think presents, family dinners. When I say family, you're going to think of mom and dad and your brothers. Or for you, it might look different than my family, and that's okay. All families can be different. I love these quick picks. I like that you're not trying to get too detailed, okay? You're just trying to draw a quick picture so that you know what it means. Family is probably one of the easier words because everyone has a family, right? And they're a part of your everyday life. So that's an easy one to connect to. Okay. I love it. When you're finished, you don't have to announce. You just put your pencil down and look at me, and I'll know you're ready. So I know Zachary's ready, Kendall's ready, Emma's ready, Ashley's ready. Good job. So Ashley, I bet you have Mom. I bet you have Kimberly. And who else is in there? There's you and Dad. Beautiful. So we have 2 boys in our family, and Ashley has 2 girls in her family, right? So it's kind of almost opposites, but it still works. Okay, our next word is special. Celebrate. You guys were going to let me say it wrong. Celebrate. What does it mean to celebrate? Celebrate. Oh, raise your hand. I want to call on you. Thank you for raising your hand. What does it mean to celebrate?
Celebrate means you can celebrate Christmas.
Okay. What do we celebrate? What kinds of things do we celebrate, Emma?
A birthday.
Birthdays. She said Christmas. Thanksgiving. Kendall? Easter. Good.
July.
4th of July, our nation's birthday. Zachary? What is it? Oh, okay, so St. Patrick's Day when the leprechaun comes. All of these times are really what kind of times? Special times that make us feel
happy.
Right, we celebrate the good times. How do we celebrate? What's something that we do to celebrate? When it's your birthday and we go out to dinner, we celebrate by having a party. Okay, the feast maybe. What about that thing that you put candles on? Cake, right. So when I think of celebrate, I always think of the birthday cake. So I'm going to draw the birthday cake. Now remember, I'm not an artist, and you might think celebrate is something else. You might think celebrate is dancing. You might think celebrate is, what did we say before? Having a party, right? So you can draw a picture of what celebrate means to you. I'm just going to draw my 2-layered cake here. And then I'm going to put my candle. Excellent. So, and I'm going to put cake in case someone looks at this and says, what is that, Miss Bridger? Because it's not an art contest. I'm learning celebrate means we might have cake. There might be a party. I might draw a person dancing, saying, woohoo. And there might be like little party things going off with confetti. Oh, I like that idea, Sammy, balloons.
Me too.
Yes, balloons are the sign that we are celebrating, right? Good job.
Clowns.
Okay, at a birthday party there might be a clown, but we want to make sure whatever we draw helps us think about celebrate, okay? So be picky. Think about the pictures that when you see it, you'll say, ooh, they're celebrating, okay? All right. I love it, Zachary. I love it. I love how you quietly hold up your clipboard and let me see your pictures, and they are looking great. Wonderful. All right, so the next word we have is special.
We have a special day.
You can have a special day.
We can have a special birthday.
Right. Zachary?
We have a special day and something that happened before.
Okay. I'm thinking, for drawing a picture anyway, it's kind of hard to draw the word special. But what special means is it's different than the others. So I like all the colors, but pink is special to me, right? I could also write some numbers like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I would put a heart around the number 5 because 5 is a special number to me. So you have to think of how to show something is special. Okay? If it's special, it means you really like it.
I know.
Yes, Samuela?
I know it's special. My brother's birthday is next week.
Okay, and it's his first birthday. So the first birthday is really special. He's never had a birthday before. He was just the day he was born and then now. So you have to find a way to draw that in a quick pick. Okay? Draw something that's special to you in a quick pick. I chose to do this. All the numbers are great, but 5 is special, so I put a heart around it. Okay? Markelly, you have a different idea?
Like your favorite color of the car?
Right? So you could draw a picture of a car. If you had crayons, we're just doing pencils, but you could show that that's your favorite. All right, guys, are we ready?
Yep.
Or you still need a second to work?
A second to work.
Okay.
8 is my special number.
Okay. So what we're going to do is holiday. For holiday, we can draw pictures. I think pictures are what really helps your brain connect the word to the meaning. So let's draw a picture of name a holiday. Raise your hand. Name a holiday, Mark Henley.
Thanksgiving.
Okay, Thanksgiving. So for Thanksgiving, I might draw a turkey body. Bear with me. I have never drawn a turkey body before.
That looks great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thanks, guys. You are so kind and positive.
That's very good.
And he's going to say, gobble.
Gobble.
Okay, so that's my Thanksgiving. Who can think of another holiday? Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Easter.
Easter. I'm going to draw an Easter egg.
Good job.
Thank you, Kendall.
Oh, that is a good Easter egg. That's a good Easter egg. I have no idea.
Okay. What's another holiday, Lorvie?
Christmas.
Christmas. So I'm going to draw the Christmas tree.
Or Santa.
What? Santa's part rather than that.
All right, guys, let's stay on topic, okay? Thank you, Kendall. I hear the phone. Okay. Are we all done drawing our quick pics?
Yes.
Okay, good job. That's going to be really important so that you understand the story we're about to read.
I understand.
All right, so Traditions Day at School is the name of our story. So if you guys could, let's have you, I'm going to put the clipboards right back over here. So just hand it to me. And Ashley, will you get everybody's pencil in here? Or actually, just put your pencil down because you might need it later. So let's keep this right here. Clipboards, please. Thank you, Mark Henley. Guys, we need to move on quick.
This is you at your card.
Thank you, Samuela. Let's try not to call out, okay? All right, so now everyone's going to get a copy.
I need it.
Can we all say crisscross applesauce? Please listen as I give you directions, okay? We don't want to have to tell you all 3 times to keep your pencil on the ground. You might need it later. Do you need your pencil right now?
No.
Should it be in your hand right now?
No.
Should your hand be touching it in any way right now?
No.
Thank you. Traditions Day at School. Please pay attention. Michael, look at your book, please.
Daddy.
Mark Henley, can you come grab this?
Thank you.
Okay. Traditions Day at School. So,
Traditions Day.
oh, wait a second. I want to show you one more thing.
What?
Traditions Day at School. So, before you open, everyone should be on the first page. Please follow along with the story at your seat. It should not be open. Your book should be closed like this. Okay? Please do not open your book. You're going to follow along at your seat. That means using your finger to point as you read. There may be words you don't know. If you point and you hear the word, you're going to connect the two and you might learn that word moving forward. We have to set a purpose for our reading. The purpose for our reading today is recognizing different kinds of traditions. We talked about presents, family meals, playing games, decorating Christmas trees, but there are more, and we're going to learn about more in this story. The other purpose for our reading is to hear our new vocabulary words in a story, and we'll understand what they mean better. Everybody got it?
Yep.
Okay, so now, we'll do that in a minute, but now we're ready.
Traditions Day at School.
You can follow along.
Level of G. By Jen Boyd. Illustrated by Brent Blanek.
Make sure you're ready.
It is Traditions Day at School.
Pointing with your finger.
Mrs. M's class starts the day by sharing family traditions. Traditions are things families do to celebrate special days.
So what sentence on this page tells us what traditions are? Raise your hand and tell me what sentence explains what traditions are. Mark Henley.
In this sentence, tradition or things families do to celebrate special days.
Good. I hear a lot of pages turning, but I shouldn't. We are only on page 1. Mark Henley, you're exactly right. This sentence tells us what traditions mean. Traditions are things families do to celebrate special days. That had 1, 2, 3, and family 4 of our vocabulary words. Let's keep going. Now you should be on page 2. Once you turn the page, you shouldn't hear any more. Michael, please turn the page.
Mrs. M shares a Christmas tradition. She says, during Christmas, we put lights on a tree. We make ornaments to hang on the tree too.
All right, so here's one tradition. Putting on lights on the tree, making ornaments. Kendall, please sit up. Let's hear the next
After
one.
we decorate the tree, we are hungry, explains Mrs. M. We eat turkey and mashed potatoes for dinner.
Okay, so they decorate the tree, they make ornaments, then they sit down and they eat dinner together. All right, so here's a different holiday, and they have different traditions, so make sure you're following along. Is everyone on page 4?
Yes.
Lola shares a Hanukkah tradition. She says, during Hanukkah, we light candles at night. We sing songs and play games too.
All right, so for those people who are Jewish and they celebrate Hanukkah, they light candles, they sing songs, they play games. Those are all things that they do. All right, page 5.
After we sing songs, we are hungry, explains Lola. We eat potato pancakes called latkes.
So that's another tradition, is to eat latkes.
Jacob shares a Kwanzaa tradition. He says, during Kwanzaa, we sing and dance. My dad plays African drums and tells stories too.
Turn the page. That was a Kwanzaa tradition.
After we dance, we are hungry, explains Jacob. We eat black-eyed pea salad and sweet potatoes.
I'm noticing a pattern that even when it's a different holiday, it could be Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and they do different things, but they all have something in common. Are you guys noticing? Eating. They all eat. Do they all eat the same food?
No. They're eating different.
They're eating different foods. Very good.
But they could eat at the same time.
Maybe they eat at the same time, but they all eat different foods, and they all celebrate in different ways. So let's keep reading. Okay, make sure you're not talking.
Emily shares a wintertime family tradition. She says, during winter, we build a snowman. We put a hat and scarf on the snowman too.
Okay, so this is a wintertime tradition. It doesn't have to do with a holiday, right?
After we build a snowman, we are cold, explains Emily. We drink hot chocolate with marshmallows.
All right, we're going to read this page again because some of our friends are having a hard time following along with us and they're still not on the right page. We're going to listen to it one more time. What did I ask everyone to do while we're reading along?
Put your fingers on it.
Point to the words that are being read. You shouldn't just be listening and staring around. You should be looking and you should be pointing so that you are learning new words to read. Let's try this one again.
After we build a snowman, we are cold, explains Emily. We drink hot chocolate with marshmallows.
Much better. I expect everyone to be pointing along, okay? So another tradition is to drink hot chocolate with marshmallows after spending time in the cold. All right, this is our last page. I hope you guys are remembering the different traditions. Kendall, I need you to sit on your bottom, please.
Says Mrs. M. I will tell you about a classroom tradition. Every year my class bakes gingerbread cookies on Traditions Day.
I think that's the end, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Mrs. M's class bakes gingerbread cookies. They decorate the cookies and share them with friends. What a fun tradition. Yum, yum.
Very good.
The end.
Very good. The end. So I want you guys to keep your books. And what we're going to do next is fill in a web. I guess I should have let you keep your clipboards. So let's see. This person didn't put a name. Whose was this one?
Mine.
Okay, can you add your name to it, please? Both papers. Emma. Guys, when I call your name, I need you to take it from me quickly because I have to pass it out to a lot of people. Mark Henley, thank you for those of you who are putting your names on your paper. Kendall.
I think I'm
Lorvins. Ashley. And Michael. All right, guys, put your names here. You're going to use your story to help me fill out the web. Okay? So here we are. We want to view, present. All right.
See, you put your fingers like that.
Thank you. I'm okay. Thank you. All right. So we read about many different traditions in this story. You can either remember from your brain what we read about, or you can open up your book and look. Okay? I would like to see you raise your hand if you can tell me a tradition that we just read about in the story Traditions Day at School. Zachary.
Christmas.
What was the tradition? Christmas is a holiday. A tradition is what we do to celebrate. So what was the tradition for Christmas?
Gifts.
Did they mention gifts in our story? I don't remember hearing about gifts. Guys, can I show you what I'm asking you to do? Because right now, not one person has opened up their book. What I'm asking you to do is to go right here and look. Here it is. Mrs. M shares a Christmas tradition. She says during Christmas, we put lights on a tree. We make ornaments to hang on a tree. So I would draw a picture. I would draw a picture of a tree with my pencil, so it's going to be a quick pick. And I would put lights, right? And that's one of the traditions. This is what I expect for you to be able to do. To open the book, to turn a page, to tell me what a tradition is. So I got you guys started with the first one. Who can tell me another tradition that we read about in this story? Emma.
Hanukkah.
Okay, Hanukkah is the name of the holiday. What was the tradition? What did they do when it was Hanukkah?
They put up candles.
Right, they had a menorah. Good. So they have a few more candles than that, but for my quick pick, yes, thank you. But for my quick picture, I'm just going to make sure you know what it is, okay? All right, and you said they also sang, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I might draw a picture of someone singing. La, la. Okay? All right. What's another tradition that we read about in the story? We're doing this together. So I need hands going up. Samuel, I expect you with the book open, looking for answers. Kendall, what are they doing on that page?
Eating.
They're eating. The tradition was for the people who decorated the Christmas tree to eat mashed potatoes and turkey. So I'm going to draw their table. I'm going to draw their turkey and their plate of mashed potatoes. And he's going to say, yum. Okay? Great. I need another tradition. We have to fill up our whole web. So what's another tradition that we learned about? Lorvin?
They have a chocolate.
Okay, so after they built a snowman and it was really cold outside, then they had hot chocolate with marshmallows. Very good. What's another tradition? Now remember, these people ate turkey and mashed potatoes, but for the people celebrating Hanukkah, they ate a different food. What was the different food that those people had? Oh, Sammy's got her hands up. Latkes. Very good. So we're going to say, she's going to be holding her latke, and we're going to label it latkes. Very good. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more boxes to go. What was another tradition?
They make gingerbread.
The teacher said, just like I do gingerbread houses, the teacher in the story said that the tradition is to make gingerbread men, right?
Yeah.
Nobody said I was an artist.
You are.
All right.
That's good.
We need 3 more traditions. Can you look inside the book and find more, Zachary? On Kwanzaa, what do they do?
They dance and play.
Okay, good. So we'll draw them dancing for Kwanzaa. Now my dance drawings are a little crazy. Big smiles. Everyone's having fun when they're celebrating and honoring traditions, right?
Is that a dancing?
That's my best drawing of a dancing. Remember, quick picks don't have to be perfect.
That's good.
So they're dancing. And you know what? When they celebrated Kwanzaa, didn't they eat some different foods? What foods did they eat as a tradition? Mark Henley.
They ate,
You can draw a picture.
they ate sweet mashed potatoes.
Ooh. So we'll draw the mashed potatoes. Didn't they have like chickpeas or black-eyed peas?
Bacon.
They did? Let's go to the Kwanzaa page, everybody. See what they're eating.
Turkey?
Nope.
No,
Please
they
turn to the Kwanzaa page. It's one more page for you, Lorvin. What are they eating?
They're eating like...
Oh, I want you to look in the book. Okay, we're going back to find the proof. We're not guessing. It says, what, Zachary, read us that page.
After we just
Nice and loud and clear.
we eat black bean pea salad and sweet potatoes.
Let me see. Black-eyed pea salad. Okay. So those are some very special dishes, especially if you celebrate Kwanzaa. I'm just going to draw this. All right, we need one more tradition. I guess, you know what, with the Christmas tree, there was another thing that they said that they do for the Christmas tree. What else did they say they do, Mark Henley?
They decorate it
Yeah, and they make what to decorate it with? They make...
With lights.
They decorate it with lights, and then they make these things to hang on it.
Orange.
Yes, Ashley. Thank you. Sit on your bottom. Raise your hand next time, and that would be awesome. So we could draw a picture of like an ornament.
Or baby Jesus.
Right. Well, right now we're just going to focus on the ornament. Okay. Perfect. Great job, guys. So now that we've done that together, the next job is going to require you to Oh, okay. Let's get it done. We got to move on.
On.
Kendall. Ashley, nice job. Make sure your name's on it. And you can clipboard the story on top of your web. This is called a web where we organize information. When you're done, do I like to hear people screaming, I'm done? No, you can always show me you're done by clipping the story onto your clipboard and sitting quietly. So have you clipped the story onto your clipboard? Okay, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and look at what's next. All right, so I will assign you a partner to collaborate with to complete the independent work. Collaborate means, revealing the partners. Collaborate means that you guys are going to talk together. You're going to agree, okay? What you're going to be doing is you and your partner are going to get 2 papers to share, okay? Ashley, are you listening? Eyes up here. So it tells you all the different people from the story. Mrs. B, Lola, Jacob, Emily, and the class. And then you're going to have these pictures, and you're going to tell me who celebrated with what traditions, okay? So what holiday, what traditions, what they did. You and your partner are going to look at the picture, discuss where it should go. If you don't agree, Kendall, please have a seat and looking at me, please. If you don't agree, then you and your partner need to discuss it. If you do agree, then you'll glue it down and go to the next one. You're turning this in for your independent work today, but you are collaborating with a partner, okay? So, Samuela and Ashley, you girls are going to come sit right over here. I'm putting your papers where I want you to work. Leave your clipboards on the floor. I will come around with the scissors and the glue. So for right now, you and your partner can just put your name at the top of this paper, okay? All right. And you can start looking at the pictures to discuss. Michael and Mark Henley, you guys are going to sit right here. So leave your clipboard. Leave everything there except your pencil. Zachary and Emma. Zachary and Emma. We'll move this over so that you guys can come sit right here. So Zachary and Emma, you should be right here. Okay? And that means Kendall and Lorvins. Do you guys mind staying right on the rug? You'll have some space there, okay? All right, so Kendall, come sit next to Lorvins. And now I'm going to come around and give you scissors. And you can use the clipboard if you need to. I'm going to give you scissors and glue. Remember to be discussing with your partner where the right place to put the tradition in the holiday at. All right, let's get started. All right, guys, you should have your name, both names on this paper. You should be started. You're working together.
You are?
Yes. You guys need to start cutting out these pictures. Sammy, why don't you start cutting? Okay? Cutting out the pictures and sorting them, gluing them down where they go. Talking with your neighbor. I would start cutting them out right away and sorting them together, okay? Samuel, yes, you may want your book. So you know what? That's a great idea. Michael, I'll bring your book for you to share with Mark Henley in case you need to go back to the story. Samuel, just take your book and head back. Zachary and Emma, you guys can borrow this book because you may want to look back in the story to find evidence that you're correct. All right, I like the fast cutting. I'd like to see more conversation, discussing. So you need to cut quickly. Okay, listen, I would cut out all of the pictures first so that you are ready to glue down.
I have a question.
Okay.
I mean to ask.
Is it about this lesson right now? Okay, so then you'll have to wait, okay? Samuel, you're not leaving the room right now. We're in the middle of a lesson. When you're done, you will go. All right, cut them out all quickly, and you can start sorting. Good. Lorvins' team is cutting quickly. Ashley, as she starts cutting, you can start. Here, I can throw that out. Thank you. You need to cut them apart. Let her look at the pictures. You guys are doing it like a team. You have to agree together. Can I show you something? Look, can I show you something? I know, but you can cut the whole thing out. Look how fast. And then you just start cutting them up, and then you can start talking about them right away. All right? We want to move it. We don't want to spend our whole day cutting. Okay, Kendall, we're not saying I'm done. You're not done, okay? You might have finished cutting, but you still have sorting to do. Zachary, one fell on your pants right there.
Oh, let me see.
Ashley, please, or Kendall, Samuel, make sure that you are working with your partner. You're not doing everything by yourself. It's a team. All right, guys, yours are all ready to sort. Yes, we want it to be fast because we want you to spend more time thinking about it instead of cutting. Great. I love the collaborative conversations. They're talking. You're going to end up opening this book to help find some answers. Good. Are you guys talking about it?
Yeah.
You know what would help is if you have the book in the middle so Kendall can see too. So good. You're right. Lola does eat the latkes. And you remember the teacher did the gingerbread cookies. Make sure Kendall's helping too. She can help, okay? So maybe she can turn the page. Kendall. Ooh, and find out where the picture card is and do this one.
Okay, mushroom.
Marshmallows. All right, make sure you're working together. I like the conversation.
Nope. Jacob. Let's see what Jacob wants to do.
Good. Emma is going back into the book to make sure they're not making a mistake.
Okay. Hot chocolate.
Ooh, who did the hot chocolate?
After we decorate the food, turkey.
Are you guys discussing? You don't have anything glued down yet. So they didn't say a tradition yet on this page, did they? Come to this page. All right. Mrs. M shares a Christmas tradition. She says, during Christmas, we put lights on the tree. So do you see? There you go. Who says that?
Mrs. M.
So you're going to put that right there. Good. Mrs. M. All right, Michael, maybe you could find something else that it says on this page.
Miss M.
We make ornaments to hang on the tree, too. Is there a card for making ornaments?
I'm gonna see.
No, I don't see it. All right. But then after they decorate the tree, they're hungry. So what do they eat? Think about what Miss M eats.
Turkey.
Okay, so can you find that picture and have it ready to glue down for Markenly? And Markenly, you can do the next searching. You guys have to talk and work together.
Like him.
You're on to a great start, girls. Very good. I love that Emma is checking. There's no mistakes happening here. Make sure you write your name at the top, and you can write hers too. EMMA. Good, glue it down. We need to finish this up. We have another activity right after.
They made
MMA. Did Mrs. M eat the latkes?
Oh, I forgot.
Partner, you gotta help her, okay?
They did jump and they
Jacob shares a Kwanzaa tradition.
Jacob shares a Kwanzaa tradition. He says
During Kwanzaa, we
Kwanzaa
sing
and dance. My dad plays African drums.
I saw a picture card for that one.
Right here.
Dance and African drum. Nice positive words.
They had snowman. They were playing outside.
What a team over here Emma and Zachary are.
So, who ate the bacon? I mean,
You have bacon on the brain, girly.
so Jacob. What does Jacob do? Let's check.
Where's this? No. They dance. They do dance. But they also.
Oh, there he is. Whale is Emily.
Good job finding this, Kendall.
Nice teamwork. Okay, so when you're done, you're going to turn your paper over. Nope.
Oh.
Just flip the paper, yeah. And I want you to use one of your vocabulary words in a sentence. So you can use this paper that we did to help you remember what the words mean, but you have to use one of these words in a sentence. I want you to write one and Kendall to write one.
Okay.
Where does this go?
Maybe you should look in the book.
He went to the bathroom.
That's okay. So keep working. Keep it moving. You guys are doing great together.
We went back in the passage a lot.
I love that. You're finding the evidence, right?
Okay.
All right. Here comes Emily. So now you're going to learn what to put in Emily's column. Good. Emily builds the snowman. And she gets really cold when building a snowman, so she comes inside. Exactly.
Like Elsa.
Okay, so make sure you put it in the right spot. Okay, so Lorvins, you're using that word in a sentence. So you might tell me a tradition that you have. When Kendall needs to write her sentence, maybe you guys can talk about it together and you can help her write it. Okay, because writing's a little bit hard. Okay?
Okay.
So make sure the word traditions is in the sentence. It probably won't be the first word, but you could say, my Christmas build from there, okay?
And they eat
I love eating hot dogs. How about you?
Okay, stay focused. Ashley, do you know where to glue that one down? Go ahead and put it down.
Mashed potatoes, see? It's exactly the same as mashed potatoes. So the teacher ate mashed potatoes.
Yes, we do.
So she decorated, she had turkey, and she also ate the mashed potatoes. And she also did this. Well, yeah, she's changed.
She does it with her class. You're right.
She cooks it out.
All right, guys, we need to be finishing up.
She doesn't with her class.
What is that?
She makes gingerbread with her class.
Big cookie. Who had cookies?
It looks like there's just a couple more pieces to glue down.
Need two more.
So guys, everybody freeze for a second. I already told Lorvins and Kendall, but when you're finished, the last part of your activity is that you're going to use your vocabulary word in a sentence. You can choose whichever vocabulary word you want, and you can. Everybody should be frozen and staring at Miss Bridger. We're running out of time, okay? So listen, you're going to use your vocabulary paper that we did to help you remember what the words mean. On the back of the paper you're doing with your partner, put one word. All you have to do is choose one into a sentence, okay? All right, that's what you do when you're finished. It looks like most people are almost finished.
Oh, let's use the book.
Here's Kendall's pictures to help her. This will help you with your sentence.
Turkey and mashed potato.
All right, so if you've glued them all down, you're ready to turn your paper over, and each of you write a sentence about one vocabulary word. Yes, you may. Right here, Michael, real quick. All right, looks like Lorvin's got one. All right, so you can choose any one you want. Here's yours. Yep, use the vocabulary word in a sentence. So if I were going to choose traditions, I'd say my favorite tradition is to light the Christmas tree. You guys need to each write, look on the board, write a sentence on the back of your paper using one vocabulary word. Look, I even gave you your vocabulary quick picks to help you think about it.
Who plays games?
I like how you're going page by page. Maybe it doesn't show it in the picture, but maybe it says it with words.
Wait, what's that? Sure. Oh, here it is. Same song, just like it.
Michael Lee, I need you right here with your partner. Look, he's already started writing his sentence with one vocabulary word. If Michael needs a little bit of help, can you help him to write another sentence?
Okay.
I'd like to see him try on his own first.
We missed one and we
What does it say?
It says share.
Share.
I wonder which one is it.
share the cookies in the class. They're gonna share it.
That's true. The cookies in the class. They're going to share it. And look, you have one spot left, and it's perfect. On the back, you are each going to write your own sentence. Use your quick picks to help you. Oh, you know what, guys? I see a couple more pictures you didn't quite glue down yet. Look, you have dance and play games. You might need this back.
Oh, we did not.
Hurry.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
It's perfect, guys. I need you to turn it over and please begin. Right.
We're done.
So these are your vocabulary words. You're going to use one of these words in a sentence.
We're done.
And then so you're each going to write one sentence. Excuse me, if you're done, that means that you have a sentence written by each of you on the back with your vocabulary. Everybody freeze! I've given this direction 5 times now, and people keep screaming, I'm done! But you're not done. The direction says write a sentence on the back of your paper using a vocabulary word. I need one from each person. Ashley, make sure you're helping.
Special? Oh, they play games?
Symphony. Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
I like how you're working together.
Christmas.
Oh,
Holiday.
which one are you going to do? For little sister. That's my birthday. Hi, Dad.
You're going to sound it out. As long as you can read the sentence to me, that's going to work. So just sound it out. Birthday.
W.
Mark Henley and Michael are almost finished. Girls, I need a sentence. Pick one vocabulary word. Please start writing. When you are finished, come to the rug with your paper to read your sentence to us.
No, you don't copy me. I do.
Okay, so go ahead, Samuela, and then when she's done, you'll write a sentence.
F.
All right, and you guys each have a sentence?
Yep.
All right, can you get all of that book and these two papers and stick it over here?
Yep.
And then, let me see. And I'll take your clipboard. Those papers are staying there. I'll take your pencils and your clipboard. And you guys can just have a seat right here with your paper. You're going to share your sentences with us in 2 minutes. I'll take the glue. If you're all done, you have the top. Thank you. Thank you, Mark Henley. You can put these papers, just keep the one with your sentences so that you can share. Where did you write your sentences at? Oh,
Right here.
okay. So just keep that. All right. I like that we're coming to the rug. We're wrapping it up. Ashley, are you thinking about which word you're going to use? Traditions, family, celebrate? Family, okay. I would put a period right there because you used 3 vocabulary words, and I would say you're done and let Ashley have her turn.
No, you don't copy my.
Nope, you have to come up with your own. Help her come up with something. Wait, what are you going to say about your family? All right, guys, when you're done, bring your paper to the rug. Scissors, glue. Oh, you need the paper back? Reach for it. I'll take scissors. Thank you guys for waiting quietly on the rug. All right, guys. Thank you, Michael. I'm the teacher. I'll let them know, okay? All right, Emma, you wrote your sentence?
Yes.
Zachary's almost done with his?
Yeah.
Can you help her think of a sentence? She's stuck. She's got family. Tell me something about the family.
Okay, you could write my, M-Y, in front of family.
Let's put our feet on the floor. It's a safer position. Thank you. All right, Zachary, we need you to come join us on the rug. Are you all done? I'll take that paper. And the pencils can go over here. Then you need to finish. We're ready. We're waiting. All right, guys. Come to the rug, okay? You can make a sentence up over here. Have a seat. I think I'm going to call on each of you to share with me what your sentence is. Mark Henley, which word did you choose? Tradition?
Celebrate.
Oh, celebrate. Okay, tell us what you wrote, a sentence about celebrate.
Me and my family, I celebrate Christmas and eat,
Easter?
yeah.
So in my family, we celebrate Christmas and Easter. Perfect. Michael Lee, what was your sentence? Okay, I celebrate Christmas with my family. So you both use celebrate and family. Good. Let's try to hear. Did anybody use a word different than celebrate or family? Emma?
Special.
Ooh, let me hear how you use special.
My little sister is special to me.
Very good. Okay. Lorvins?
The traditions.
Okay.
My family eats turkey and mashed potato.
And that is our tradition. That's how you could have put that word in there. And then what does Kendall's sentence say?
It says, my family celebrates Christmas and my family is special.
Okay. So a tradition is to sing songs at Christmas time. Good. Samuela, what does your sentence say?
Mine says, I celebrate holidays with my family.
Good. She did holidays. Great. Ashley, what were you writing? My family. Finish the sentence.
celebrate Christmas.
My family likes to celebrate Christmas. Good. There should be a period at the end. All right, Zachary, you're the last one. If you didn't get the last word down, you can just still tell me what you were going to say, okay?
My family is special to me because they give me joy, tears, and laughter.
Okay. So you used family and special. Perfect. All right, guys. So just to debrief, what we talked about, what we learned about today is you learned new vocabulary words. You read about them. You were able to write a sentence to show you understand their meaning. You did a great job, okay? Thank you.